Hello, in this video I will be showing you how to test your phone lines. We will be doing a disconnect test of the phone line to verify we get a trouble signal to the fire panel. We will identify your phone lines on the board. This is a MS-9200UD. We'll just do a reset to verify the program. MS-9200UD. And we'll give this a second to come up. When we do a disconnect test, you want your signal to come into trouble within 4 minutes of disconnect. And you will do that for each phone line. You will get trouble on phone line 1, trouble on phone line 2, and then you will verify on monitoring that you receive the trouble signal. So if you disconnect phone line 1 and get a trouble for phone line 1 at the fire panel, that trouble signal should be sent on phone line 2 to monitoring. And vice versa, if you disconnect phone line 2 on your fire panel, you should get a trouble for phone line 2, and that should send out over the phone line 1 to monitoring that you got the trouble. So the redundancy of the phone lines. So we're going to disconnect one line, and we're going to start our timer, and we're going to wait. During this time, you can do any testing or anything, because again, we have our other phone line in, which you can verify with your monitoring that signals are still coming in. But eventually, within that 4-minute mark, you should get a trouble signal from phone line 1. And again, verify over monitoring that that signal came in, that trouble signal came in for phone line 1 over phone line 2. And then again, vice versa, when you test phone line 2, verify the signal came in over phone line 1. So if your fire panel does not receive a phone line signal within 4 minutes, it's technically a fail, but you could always retest to see if it is a timer issue or it was just sometimes a one-off or it didn't come in right away the first time. But within 4 minutes is the goal or the code. So we're at 1 minute right now. And like I said, we're just going to wait to make sure we get that signal. And once we get it, we could plug the phone line back in and clear it. And then, like I said, you can check with your monitoring whether you have a application for monitoring signals, or you can call into monitoring to verify if it reported to the fire or to the monitoring agency. So here, though, we're just going to test that it comes into the fire panel. And I believe this panel may come in around 3 minutes. We'll see. In the meantime, you can get a look at the board for this fire panel. So the NACT circuits on the board. You see the LEDs light up on the phone lines. Clicking over is trying to send a signal. And now we have our system trouble. So that came in less than 2 minutes. Hit acknowledge. We see telco line 1 trouble. And to restore it, we will then put the phone line in. Again, before you do that step though, you would want to verify with monitoring that you got this telephone line 1 signal to your monitoring agency and it was sent over phone line 2, which is still plugged in. So after you verify that, plug your phone line back in. And you can see it may be less than a minute or something. We'll time it, see how long it takes to clear. And when the trouble is clear, you can continue with your phone line 2 test. But for the purposes of this video, we're just going to do one phone line because it is the exact same test for each phone line. And you have your phone line system as a redundancy, as a primary and secondary. So if one line is out, the other line will report. So in the event that phone line 1 goes down, if the phone line gets cut, gets damaged, something on the board happens, phone line 2 will still report in. And we have that trouble cleared. That was less than 40 seconds. So now we are back to normal. And that is how you test your phone line for a Fire-Lite MS-9200UD fire alarm panel.